Okay, and he's going to take us through the starting procedure, we hope.
Well,
29, we calling it?
It is a 29. The serial number is 29. So even though there's 28 parts all over it, there was a bit of a hodgepodge back in the day. I believe, based on the motor serial number, we're going to call it a 29.
Yeah, great.
Just get the oiling going a bit better now. I rode it out here on the country roads at 50 miles. Well, no, not 50 miles. They're probably 40.
Yeah.
Felt like about 40. And
there's no speedo on these?
No, it was an option. That Corbin speedometer was an option. It was big money too. So
right.
Whoever ordered this didn't get that.
Cool. Well, let's see if it'll go. It's warmed up.
Yeah. It's a warm day too. It's probably 75 Fahrenheit.
So what's the procedure? No timing?
This is another trick.
What?
You gotta disengage the clutch. It'll stay in either position. When I rode up here.
Yeah, okay.
We're in neutral.
Oh, I love the bars.
Unlike the Fraser, this thing actually is total loss.
I wish it put it on the chain. It doesn't. For whatever reason, Indian just put it straight in the ground.
Yeah, so that's funny.
I think Harley used to put it onto the chain, which makes sense.
Yeah, that does actually make sense.
So how's the suspension?
The seat's really good.
Yeah. Can you see it?
I don't know if the front leaves have even moved, honestly.
Yeah.
They used to sell a leather kit you would wrap around here, and you'd pack this full of grease, and then you'd put the leather cover on to keep dust and dirt from building up.
Yeah.
Because the leaves actually have to move.
Supposed to be all oiled.
Yeah. I lubed them in between with silicone and the best I could, but I don't think I hit a bump big enough to get it to budge. Yeah. The back brake works surprisingly good, and for the speeds I'm going, I used the front brake a couple times, but it's still a little weird grabbing the clutch to slow down, even though it's the brake. Oh, you gotta check this out. Fix the horn.
Klaxon, that's
it's got an adjustment.
Brand name? Yeah.
It's got an adjustment for the tone, but it was seized, so I just kind of gave it a once over.
That's what I like about that.
Your horn seized. Yeah. You ready?
Let's have it. Nice. Man, when I get the T going, we're going to make quite a pair.
Out of the way.
Yeah, the guy's dog's excited about it.
Oh, and he's just asphalting your driveway for it.
That's right. Ride it up and down a bit, and let's put some asphalt down.
This was my dad's bike, right? And like, I always just kind of never really appreciated it at all. I was just like, oh. But now that I ride it,
It's a pretty rare bike, isn't it? They only made them for a couple of years.
I don't seem to see a lot of 850s.
You don't see, yeah.
Like you see the 650s and 750s.
Yeah.
But even those you don't see a lot of.
Yeah, well, you've seen Andy's got a green 750 triple, yeah. So, yeah, the neat thing about these is you can always tell when one is coming, because nothing else sounds like this.
They sound really good,
They're
yeah.
like brarp.
Like taking these through a tunnel sounds pretty wicked.
What year is it?
81.
81.
So it's one of the later ones.
Yamaha.
Mine's an 81 too. Special.
850 special triple. It's a low mileage machine. Al's custom blend of metallic smoke pack brown.
Not exact.
Did you use a GM color for this?
Yeah, it's like a dark chestnut metallic.
Yeah.
From like an mid-80s S10 or something.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
My 750 was Chevy pickup metallic blue when I got it. Yeah. Yeah.
And I found that bubble shield for my helmet.
Oh, sweet. Where'd you get the sweet helmet?
My buddy from Provo gave it to me. Dave. It was his in the 70s.
Fucking crazy.
He's sitting in his shed, and I was driving this thing around wearing like an old yellow Bombardier Sonito helmet. And Dave was like, "Oh man, I got the perfect helmet for you."
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
But it's like I told him, I was like, Dave, I'm the
like...
last guy that would ever buy a gold metal flake red flame helmet, you know, like, but I have to wear it. It's one of those things where it's like Dave gave it to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it actually fits my head better than my other one.
Yeah, sure.
So.
And you finally got a place to put all the milk crates you stole as a kid.
Acquired. That's rare. Brown Natrel.
Man, look at how it fits.
Find me another one.
Oh, that's why you picked this one?
Because it's brown. It's not quite the right brown, but it's a brown.
That's pretty nicely matched. Yeah.
Not bad. I had a black one on there when I first did it.
No.
They just couldn't do it, you know? It was just the generic Dairyland crate.
Oh yeah, no, this is...
No way, man.
Always has a body hammer with him.
On there. Oh, that's for you, Scott. That's a gift.
What?
I have 2 of those. That one's yours.
Really?
Yeah. It's not perfect.
Whoa!
I soaked it in CLR to clean it up.
Are you kidding me?
But it still needs the Newstead touch.
Which is what? Ignore it?
Oh, whatever you want. I mean,
There.
spent several hours perfecting it.
Oh, that's just fantastic. Is it an old one or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I've needed one of these. Thanks, man. That's crazy. That's beautiful. And look at the handle on
It's
that.
so long, eh?
That's terrific. Oh, it's just like waiting to poke through the middle of a hood, eh?
Yeah.
Doom. Ah.
Yeah, I might lessen the aggressive.
Yeah, it's a bit.
It's a fucking nail.
It's a bit pointy. Yeah, I'm not sure what you would actually use that profile for. It's like, I need to punch a hole in the front of this fender. It's got nice weight. Like using this end is going to be great. Just don't hit yourself in the head.
In the eye, yeah. At least you wear glasses.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, this looks like style.
Thank you. Would you fire it up for us?
I do want to hear it.
Yeah, sure. Let's fire it up.
I suppose. Wasn't ever gonna get a bike, and my dad lured me into this bike. Now I find myself feeling like a bit of a bike guy from time to time.
40 years old. And it still has a kick. Yeah,
crazy.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah, 40 years old and less than 40,000 on it.
Yeah.
Nice machine.
Was it always brown?
No, it was black.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought black would be boring.
Yeah.
We got that leftover brown from that S10 we painted. I was like, oh, sweet. Let's shoot it with that.
Yeah, it was good. Some nice shine. Is that base clear?
Yeah, it's single stage and then cleared.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I just focused really hard on doing the dustiness. It was like the most textury final coat
but you got
single stage, and then it would just look like shit, but the metallics looked good.
Yeah, well, that's more important.
And then I just buried it in 2 or 3 coats of clear.
Like, what, after scotching it or right away?
Oh, no, I let it like flash off.
Okay.
And then I just joined in with it. I was like, here, have a couple of these. Wet sanded it all and fucking polished it.
Oh, so it is polished. It looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tricky color. Getting your browns nice.
Mm-hmm. It's nice.
You know, I'm still riding the first bike I ever bought.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just, one of the reasons is I don't have a modern bike is I'm used to the other one. And, you know, I don't need any, well, I don't know. Sometimes you get spoiled pretty quick. But you get on a modern bike and you get it to 140k and you could light a cigarette.
That's crazy, yeah. As soon as Dad was like proposing that I start riding this, I was like, oh, I gotta take that windshield off. And he was just like calling me crazy. I think if you never get to experience a windshield, you won't need a windshield.
And like the whole purpose of a motorcycle
is to get wind in your face.
Okay, well, it's the May long weekend coming up. And so it's time for the great Canadian summer tradition, which is scraping all the snow off of your car so you can go somewhere. It's a little bit like the winter tradition, but anyway. Actually seems like a pretty good day to go inside. So I'm going to go inside and sew because this is not making me want to do anything. Summertime. Summertime fun. Yeah. So, of course, waited until the leaves all come out so the trees are breaking in half now. As per usual. Hey guys, just thought we'd have a little laugh at the Canadian summer here. This is why you don't get too excited about a couple of nice days in a row, because you know, it's coming up June here and it's still cold and snowing. So anyway, if you wonder why not many people live here, this is one of the reasons. On the other hand, not many people live here, and that's actually not bad. So let's see what's going on in the junkyard. All right, we haven't forgotten about the Rover P5 project, not even close. But what we did forget is to repair this. That was a bit of a surprise, and anyway, this was already done, and then sanding back the paint, we find this. Just an old brazed over patch. So, yeah, it's not really even blistering or bubbling, but it's got to go, because they literally just braze that right over top of the thin metal, so it's no good. Made a little piece here using the standard techniques or whatever. So I'm gonna rough that guy in there. First we'll cut out the piece and then we'll put it in, and then I'd like to completely finish this back fender today, so that will be fun. So I'm hoping this little segment ends with that sitting on the car looking decent. Well, let's get at it. First I'm just gonna cut right up to the black line here, and then we'll fine tune it from there. Handy tip, when you're doing these repairs, always radius the corners. Sharp corners just make a whole bunch of weird distortion. If you make a nice radius there, you will never be sad. Just makes for a much nicer, much easier job of hammering it out flat when you're done, and way less concentration of distortion. That's not just to look pretty, it just makes for a nicer job. You can see here, radius. I always do that whenever I can. Okay, that little piece is in there. Got a little bit of a dimple there. Just gonna tap that out once it's all put together here. But that looks nice. It all fits. Lines up really quite well. All right, I'm gonna throw this up against the back door just to double check, and then we'll start installing this internal brace here. Actually, I'm going to check it against the back door and then paint it on the inside. Then we'll worry about the brace. Okay, got that painted over the repairs and painted the inside of the brace here. So the next thing I got to do is just got to trim that, and then this guy can go in, and then we can fit it up on the car. So let's get that done and have a quick look. Okay, well, there's the first rough toss of the back fender, and pretty close. I'm going to do a little tweak in there and get it a little more even, but it's certainly going to be fine. And nice to see this is starting to fit up quite nicely. So we'll be in good shape there, and that takes care of the last of the rust on this fender. Obviously it would have been preferable to do that in one piece, but in the end, other than a little bit of extra work, it doesn't really make any difference to the job. See, the bracing is fitting nicely because there's not a ton of adjustment on these. So yeah, great. Door skin done. That was the worst of it. Probably the worst damage on the whole car was this back door skin. So happy with that, happy with this, and yeah, I got the big dent out of it here, so that's going along well. It's actually starting to look okay. So, very good. We'll be back with more on the Rover next week. Next up is stripping off all of this old paint. There's at least one paint job has got to come off after the original one. So there's going to be a lot of stripping and a lot of cleaning the bottom of the car. But I'm just happy to be past the worst of the welding. There's still a little bit to do, but we're really well on our way to a solid car now. There's the damp dog. These can't go on until all the weather stripping is in and the rust proofing is done and the vapor barrier is up. The reason the weather stripping has to go in is so that I can do the final fit and adjustment on the glass. Because if I put these on now and have to adjust the glass, then that was a waste of time. And I really don't want to take them out once they're on. I don't want to take them off again. Yeah, I can finish cleaning this guy up. Headliner, I need to find some kind of trim that's going to work because the original plastic is no good. It's just, it disintegrated as soon as I tried to get it off. Who doesn't like this part though?
Look at that.
Look at it, it looks new.
It's like, you know, where that's
That was some smashed up old shit.
really no too.
Hey,
Wow, look at that.
and
Look.
the big one. Uh-oh, come on there.
Nice.
Right on. So
Look
next
at this.
is the moon and this guy, and then this corner, and then I can go into the rocker and the door. She's almost done.
Looks great, Scott.
Cheers. Hey, how does that look? All right, there we go. To get a little bit of putty out of here, I had some sealant on it. I'll have to dig that out of there, but that's okay. There, that looks good, eh?
Wow.
Looks like she's
Look
coming
at
down
this.
the line now.
Oh, it's going to be high of 77 in Mullenville.
Well, we had to peel a little bit of the tape off to kind of give yourself a little incentive to keep going. It's looking very nice. Today, the real bastard is this guy here. So we're going to try and put that in, and then it joins to the front one, which was also very badly damaged. So if we can get these two on today, I'll be feeling good. And if we really want to door ghosts, if we really want to get fancy, I'll try to get this guy, and that will be, and these of course I'm saving because that's the fun stuff, but I want to get these real nightmare ones on, and then I'm going to move on to the door, rear quarter panel area there. Rocker probably last. Then we're going to move up here. I want to put all this here together, and there's a lot of caulking and stuff that has to go in there to keep it airtight. So still a ways to go. Nevertheless, this is probably one of the worst pieces on the car. I have not fitted it before. Uh-oh, here comes the boss. I don't know what she's on about. Anyway, there is some of the less easy pieces to put on. So that one there was very badly damaged, and this one has like 4 different brackets to make. And while I was at it, I put on that guy, and that should allow me to start laying the rocker panel molding up. And now I'm either going to put the rear view mirror, or I'm going to start putting the molding on the door. We'll see. I'm running out of clips here, so I may have to pause and find some more fasteners. But let's have a look at the front of her. Oh yeah, it's all fitting nicely and lining up. The moldings themselves look really nice. All the time spent polishing and straightening them starting to pay off now. Pretty happy to get away with that, honestly. There's that's a fender that's spliced together out of multiple fenders, and a lot of it's made from scratch. And the moldings were all very bad, so to get it this close, I'm pretty happy. So let's start hammering some of the rest of it on here. While the primer dries on the Rover bits, I'm going to finish the, well, this is the transitional molding from the back of the driver's door to the start of the tail fin. This one is probably the most critical molding on the car, I think. Just this one's hard to fake, and so it had a bunch of dents here and there. Anyway, I'm going to take this up from about 320, get it up to start with 600, headed north of that, and get it ready for polishing. This is a nerve-wracking piece. It's huge. It's really critical to the car. This is the big one, and it's going to be very tricky to polish this. Not looking forward to it. That's probably why it's one of the last pieces. Leaves us really the main piece here. So that's got 6 holes in it. Might have originally had 5, but we've put 2 different quarter panels together here, so whatever. I have to make each one of them because of the way that this molding rolls up and changes. The clips have to be contoured to fit the shape of the car. And because the original clips are gone, I have to make it, I'm doing it all with studs and nuts from underneath, which will be nice. It'll fit really nice, but it's going to take a few minutes. I thought this would be the most useful way to spend some of my afternoon. It is, I don't know, I mean, it really does take a while. Each one of these pieces takes a while, so it looks like we put only a few pieces on, but it's a fair amount of work actually getting these guys fitted and looking presentable. So each one that goes on is a major check mark on the list. Let's try the big one. This one represents a certain number of hours, so I'd like to see it back on the car. Alright, I guess this is how we're doing this. I've got 4 of these 1-inch ones here and 2 very similar kind of 1.5 to 2-inch ones that I can bend and trim. What's important here is really just a stud that's attached to a piece of flat steel. The springs are nice, but you can work around that. Anyhow, these I was actually making all these kind of things from scratch, and I realized that you can just buy these and cut them to any shape you really need, so that's kind of handy, especially for these offset ones. Wouldn't really work, I guess, on the really small ones like around the headlights. I still happy I made those, but this is saving me a certain amount of time. Just take these type and snip the ends off and bend them to whatever shape you need, because all the holes are slightly offset. So it would be, you know, it would be difficult to make it look good if you couldn't, you know, what's the nice word for fuck around? Let's chop these up and see how it goes. I got the piece ready, and they're ready to go. And well, we can see it gets from that, you know, it's twice as big at the back of it here. So each of the clips is different slightly. The easiest way to do this without too much guessing, I'm going to take this guy, I'm going to just kind of loosely chuck it on here and maybe just tape one end so it can't fall off. And then I'm just going to take a Jiffy marker and mark on the tape here where I want the clips to be in relation to the peak in the center, because that's going to be the same. And I'm just going to draw all the clip locations right on the trim so I can build the clips in the other room and hopefully come in here and just drop it on. You know, that's not what's going to happen, but that's the idea. Well, that's what we're going to start with. Let's go see if we can make it happen. If we get this guy, then this guy is kind of a gimme. This one's like dessert, because this one kind of sucks. There's going to be, you gotta lie inside there and put goo on everything and put it all together with washers, and it's kind of shitty. Looks like the first 2 or 3 are pretty straight ahead, and the offset ones will be at the back. Did I get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay. So I'm going to start with those, and then we'll start messing with these ones here. There's the first few in. You can see they've trimmed the side not holding the spring. Makes it a little easier. Now I'm on to this one. This one's already made, but because it's so tight, I'm not going to have the spring. I have to figure some other way to hold it there, but it's just about right. This one, I'm just going to trim the offside here. Take about 1/8 of an inch to offset that, and instead of sitting like this, it's going to sit like that. There's not a lot of extra room on this, but it'll probably be okay. And if it's not, I'll quit. I'll give up. All right, there we are, roughly fitted. 6 fasteners. Let's go give it the first light toss. The real danger is that these bottom out before the molding touches the car. that's what we're about to find out. I already know the answer is yes, but we're going to go in there anyway. Should we give it a go? Alright. First, light toss on the Plymouth molding. First, face the molding the right way. Second, put the camera down. Third, buy a tripod or find the one you had. Well, let's play. Oh, I can't even put it anymore because Frankers will kill it. The camera has the fuzzy microphone cover and Frankers will kill it instantly. Alright, well, you're not going to learn anything from this particular angle, are we? Snoopadoops, ready? I took the tape off here because I thought I had dented the molding. I was happy to discover I had not. Pushing through the masking tape. We really need to roll it this way. It's way too far out that way. So, right, that has to be going. Hi. Yes. Get down, please. Thank you. So, what's going on? This one. First toss. Not a total failure. Not even close, really. It's all got to roll up and in. Easy enough. There's the fourth light toss, and we're getting close. All that's left is to move this one that way a little bit because, oops, it wants to just come up a tiny bit there. And the only hole where we're not in the center of the adjustment is here. So it wants to stay down there. Order's going to be stress on it here. Just going to move that stud 50 thou that way. And the rest of it, I think we're going to be okay. It's not super fun to get this one on after all these repairs, but we're getting close. Hey, Fragger's just having a blast. All right, a few more attempts, and now we can see that the center of the molding lines up with the center of the seam, which is kind of the body line that has to carry through to the front of the car. So this one kind of matters the way it rolls over. Very, very critical piece to the appearance of the car. So it can't be too janky. So I'm going to start screwing it down and we'll see how it looks. This is a major one to get this out of the way. This one, the half moon, that big arch behind, you know, all of it. They're all pretty brutal. But this one, this is a big one. And I'm going to have to lie inside there and put all these nuts on there. Because all the original clips are gone. That was probably a bit ambitious for this time of Friday night when I should be editing this, but I just thought we can't do all the work on that and then not see it on the car finished. Obviously I would prefer to put the tail fin molding on now as well, but I'm afraid I'm just so far behind already. I was just going to peel the molding. Do you want to help? No? Okay. Let's do it. What do you think? Good enough? Well, I'm gonna be very happy with that. I think it looks fine. I don't know how much of the rest of this we showed. Let's have a quick looky. Very happy with how that all looks. And yeah. That's a big one, getting that one on the side there. So, I would like to have been finished, but it's okay. Each piece is a big job. I've got too much time now to just chuck them on. I want them to all fit, look nice. So, there's one more. The fin one's pretty easy. This one was the work. So, let's have a look. See, it all has to make sense. That's about all for Fury Fun for this week. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's, you know, I'm not going to make videos making you guys watch every piece of this because it's just painful. Even that little bit there, like, you can see, you know, it's just not really that funny. It's just not funny. So, anyhow, that's it for that. I'm really quite happy with how it's going. That's the worst of them, right? Those are the ones that really had to line up and fit. So, now that those are on, the rest of it is pretty good, right? I've already had the big chrome quarter panel moldings on, so that's fairly easy now. Those were a bugger the first time. Anyhow, let's have a look at the pile. A little smaller every day. Should we go inside? Okay.
Oh, you gonna ruin this? Oh, it's brand new a second ago. And now it's ruined.
Okay. Here's one from Aubrey Reed.
To Scott and the
Look
gang.
at the handwriting.
From
Or
old
the letter.
penmanship.
Somebody's a draft.
Aubrey Reed.
No, that's like draft.
Oh, he's from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, he does a note. Turn signal chart, wire color chart for all Chrysler Dodge Plymouth products. Covers cars from 58 to 66, tan, light green, brown, dark green. Easy to install. So he's got the whole, insert wire to the wire, crimp wire, then pull insulator over the wire to secure and cover. This is for your 60 Plymouth, Scott. Your 60 Plymouth Fury. It is an emergency four-way hazard warning. Thanks.
Nice.
Wow, thanks, Aubrey. But it's probably like, I don't know.
It's all ready to go.
Jeez.
It looks like NOS stuff or something. Yeah, NOS or not, I'm going in here. No,
Dean just here for the bubble wrap.
I don't. Actually, you guys, look at this.
That's a great old piece.
This is,
Isn't that a lovely thing?
this is NOS.
That's got like Dominion oil kind of.
Yeah.
See Whitney too.
Oh, this is too mint, man. Look at how nice it is.
It's all self-contained.
So if you're in trouble in your 60 Plymouth, you need to just...
Pull that. I think it probably pulls straight up. Yeah.
Nice.
She's
oh,
going.
it's from Stefan, Ottawa, Ontario, guys. Look at
That's like
that.
another planet. as well.
You know, I gotta say, Stefan did a great job on the boxing. Oh, what a spectacular job on the boxing.
I have no idea what's in it.
But he did let it a note. And look how perfect it is. I don't even want to
All
get my
that white
grub.
dust that just fell out.
That's really old.
Oh, March 7, 2021. Look at this. It's perfect, guys. And it said, Dear Scott, I've been watching your show for 6 years now. Oh, man. I never really made a contribution to your channel, other than comments on your videos, being a persona non grata.
First time I've heard that one.
I never heard that. Stop making me laugh. That's good.
The whole channel's called Making Dean Laugh.
It's so good, yeah. I enjoy watching your show with old V6 and V8. I can't imagine the smell of unburned gas in the exhaust pipe. Not the R5, though. It's a green car. Please keep on burning gas. CO2 is good for the planet. In 2021, I decided that was time for good resolutions and to do something for Cold War Motors.
That's really not saving the planet, but
I imported a few items from France. I assume that you work with Haynes repair manuals. I'm not sure whether the French manuals will bring any value. In the worst case scenario, you'll have exotic literature in your museum. RTA are vintage from the 60s, 70s, 80s. Some of them have grease fingerprints, French fingerprints, or flying pages. Be careful. I am Dr. Steph on YouTube. I arrived in Montreal at the end of January 1998. There were no power from Paris. I have a PhD in applied math, mechanical engineering. My first job was the development of finite elements and solvers for acoustics and vibration.
Right.
But we
I banged a dent out of a Fender.
Yeah, like, I mixed paint today. Yeah, like, but we virtually crashed a few structures as well. Like in the pictures below. That's why I'm so impressed with your abilities with metalwork. I believe you would do wonders in the shop of the Department of Engineering. Keep on the good work. Your channel is definitely the best. And May, another surprise will come later this year. Kind regards, Stefan. And look at them.
That's impressive.
Computer generated.
Yeah, the finite element models make it possible to calculate deformation of structures by using a finite number of pieces instead of, it just is essentially a way of simplifying complex shapes.
Okay.
So that you can,
so you can see the contours of this body?
It's essentially a way of crash testing and destroying structures.
Oh, so they have all the curves proper on this old Sierra
Right,
here.
not only that, but it has all the properties of the actual car, but in mathematics. So that when you ram it into a virtual wall, it virtually gets dented. So
Look, he's got the motion
right? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, finite element is seriously cool. And they use it now for video games.
I don't even want to touch this anymore. It's so nice, man. I feel like I'm just dumbed right now. I'm like, he doesn't want his name or something. He said.
Right. His name's okay. He doesn't want his address.
Oh.
Because people might show up there and want some finite element models.
They're like, listen.
Just because they're driving by and they're like, hey, I seen you got all those old finite element models in your yard.
We noticed that you said cold.
That niche group.
Yeah, that niche group of.
Small group of annoying
I got a midget outside. That's finite.
That's right.
It's quite
There's a
extravagant.
bunch of pygmies outside.
Look at, oh my god.
About a finite element model fucking party that they're like, oh yeah, put them in the back beside the trampoline.
Oh man, but this is so amazing. He's got a Renault 5
What?
owner's manual for
How does
Renault.
everybody have these except me?
I don't know. You had none, eh?
Well, now I got two.
Where have I been?
Yeah, amazing. What is this? Okay, you're gonna read through the whole.
Yeah. Section 24. How to adjust your seat. Yeah.
It was fortuitous that we left the R5 out on the set today.
But now, what is this? Is this a duplicate? No, it's not a duplicate because look, there's a GT. There's a GT.
There's me there, 1300.
Are you a G? You're an LX?
I don't know.
LS. Yeah. What one are you here? You're a.
Mine's a 1300 R5.
You're.
This is the turbo.
This is French, so there's no Lacar badges.
No, that's right. These are.
This is nerd stuff.
This
is amazing, you guys.
Oh
I bought a Fuego the other day.
yeah. When are you getting that?
That's how I got weird with you guys, eh? It's just, I'm like, oh, look at this.
Dean's Fuego flip is going to be epic.
Yeah.
We should get it running.
Fuego flip?
Fuego
I don't even want it.
flippy.
It's cool.
I'll
I
probably
don't
want it if we get it running.
It's cool. I need a grill.
Wow.
Oh, but this is French, and guys, I can't read it, but it's bring the battery, get the air filter going, get the arrows to go through the heater vents, record your cake. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, anyways, you can't read French that well, but anyway. Oh, look at guys.
My French is simply conversational, not really.
Yeah, it's more for big groups.
I can fake it in a big enough room.
I don't want to wreck it. It's so beautiful. But it came from. I think
This is like a James Bond.
but this is from France. Look at Citroen, like he's got.
Oh, look at that, hey?
So it's a DS21 and a.
Yeah. DS service manuals.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm running out of excuses for the run to fail program.
They're like, we sent you the manuals.
I thought you guys. Oh, look at this one. It's got the wagon. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Man, I don't know what to say, man. That was just
Richard probably
just extremely generous.
puppies.
Oh, it has other models of cars.
Right? And he sent in real skiing
Look at this. Check it out. It's like a 69.
Oh, the 69 Skylark.
Skylark.
Oh, it's
That's
an
some
American.
heavy hit on the front there. You see they're pulling her back straight.
This is cool.
What
Yeah,
happened?
Blackhawk.
Oh, what happened to the
Blackhawk.
Oh, and it's a vinyl top model too.
Yep, black.
The grand jewel.
Oh, are you kidding?
The grand jewel.
This one stays in the plastic because I'm a filthy old bastard.
Like just Coke spill.
Look at that.
Dirty
That is from
fingerprint.
the 70s, probably from.
Yeah. I'm not worthy of that, man.
It's okay, I'll hold on to this one for you.
I'm not worthy. No,
Oh yeah, no, this guy's no dummy. Yeah,
this
no,
guy's-
it's amazing. Like, why do smart people watch this bullshit, you know? How is this the best thing on?
all these smart people like right.
All these smart people are like, we love your show. Or like,
Like,
what the fuck? Stephen Hawking is that boring, eh? Stephen Hawking's delivery is shit, eh? It's just like, why did the chicken cross the road? Because its dick was stuck in the farmer. Ha ha ha. It's like, Stephen, that's not even make sense.
Oh man.
Fuck you, I'm fucked up. Okay, open her up here.
Oh, are you serious, Kate?
Yeah, there's one more. No, there's lots more, but I see you're at the end of your endurance here.
Kind of.
Dean's been fucking being funny all day. It's
Oh,
a
I know,
fucking
it's like-
pain.
it's-
hard. Do it.
I
You just
try.
get up in the morning.
It's definitely.
This is from.
Oh, it's
Gary
from
Reese,
Gary
in case
Reese
you
in
don't like reading upside
Ordway, Colorado.
down. Colorado.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rocky Mountain High. Okay. Oh, here we got a letter.
Just get the ugly stuff out of it.
Yeah.
Get it off the set.
Scott and the agent. Hello from Cole, Colorado, USA. I enjoy your show. I thought I'd drop some stuff on you. The mags are cool. Car issues of the 60s and 70s. Look. Issues with the neat dart ads. The old plastic models.
Try it again with an Italian accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
The issues with the meat dart.
The old plastic models I found. Stop it, it's too good. It's too good. The old plastic models I found at an old dirty garage sale. You guys, this is a mother load. They are as I found them. Who knows the stories behind them and how long they've been sitting and abandoned. Each one is a true survivor. Keep up the good work on the cars in the video. Save as many old cars as you can. That is what we live for. My favorites are the Mopars. They remind me of my dad. Enjoy. Gary Reese in Ordway, Colorado.
Thanks
This
so
guy
much,
is-
Gary. Let's have a look what's in here. This is I saved this for when Dean is here because I know Dean likes the model.
I
truck.
have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds
Oh,
of
look at how
models.
they're all like hermetically sealed.
Oh, whoa. It's a
Oh,
boat.
it's a boat.
It's a boat with a trailer.
Oh, I've never seen one. Isn't that a cool model? I don't know anything about it.
It's got
Is it,
pinstriping graphics and so.
Is there a brand though? There's nothing.
Oh,
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about. I've never seen it
No, me
because I
neither.
mean I don't hugely
But it
collect
even said-
models, but I have a few.
Oh, fuck.
Amazing. Oops. Oh, there's one in here
There's
too.
one in here, bud. Yeah, there's one in here.
Jesus, I cannot believe it. There's more in
I
here.
feel like I'm unwrapping meat.
Dried up old meat. Hi, Poopadoops. Oh, shit.
Broken, eh? Just like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I love this part. Oh,
Wow.
it's a 60
it's a
Plymouth.
60.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, look at this,
It's
man.
a 60 Plymouth convertible. I cannot
This is-
believe it.
Oh, this was made
Holy.
in the 60s.
1960.
Truly, man. Truly.
Brand new. It was brand new in 1960.
Wow.
Let me-
Wow. Look at this thing, man.
Wow, it's a right-hand drive boat.
Barn find models.
Oh, barn.
Wow. Standard
These
with
models
the-
are older than me.
Oh yeah, these are super old. That dust has been on there.
Good God, that Plymouth
The dust
is
is
gorgeous.
old.
This is good. You have a wow, good.
What an unbelievable
That's great.
package here. I just don't know what to say, you guys. Very happy to add these to the collection here.
Another fine mess you got us in.
Fraggers
Oh, look at the old Look magazines. Here, let me-
Nice. Oh, it's the car issue.
Uh-oh, we got
Oh,
one
he's
that
got
Dave
the
does not have.
66.
Put it
He's
up
got
there.
the 66.
He's jealous.
66. Oh, this is insane.
Oh
And the 72.
Wow.
Are you kidding?
Look at those two sweeties. I don't know if the 72 Fury was ever on any
Is that
other
your car?
magazine
Is that a
covers.
flip
Never
top?
ending
Flip light? Or is that a...
Oh, that's hidden headlight.
Yeah,
that's
that's a Grand Fury.
That's a Grand Fury?
And the 66ers.
Look at this. Nice
Conti Tornado. Wow, debut year of the Tornado.
That's so nice.
Wow. Lots of great dart ads. Oh, look at those classic tires.
Keith is going to steal this tonight.
Oh, look at that triple fold out. Oh, makes me almost want one.
LTD 66, yeah.
Comes with ghosts.
Yeah, ghosts.
Ghosts are everywhere.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, the Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Look at that.
Isn't it?
Wizard of Oz? What are you talking about? Welcome to Stream of Consciousness car review. With me.
Yeah, nice Jim Clark. Yeah, 6080.
Look at the pre-wing, hey? Right before the
Pre-wing
wings.
racer? Yeah, cool, man. Is that a Chrysler? Yeah. Oh, Plymouth, nice. Wow, that car.
Fury there.
Ooh,
Chrysler box.
oh, that's like Miles' car. Doesn't he have one like that?
Yep, very much like that.
Miles has a car like that. Oh,
Let me just skip by all the social change.
Oh, look at the upheavals.
I just want to look at the new for 66. Caprice Art.
Oh, right, with that.
Look at the interior.
Oh, interior looks fun and
That's
nice.
cool.
The first year for the two-door Caprice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Formal roof line.
Scott, look at this. Oh, and the four-door Impala.
Deeds is stealing it tonight for sure.
Oh, there's the Corvair. You know,
Wow, they did the whole GM line though. I love how much advertising they.
Isn't that nice?
wow.
It was actually a 4-page spread kind of thing.
Yeah, like they bought 4. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look
Look
at
at
that.
that.
Merc,
That was in the
4-hour.
brochure shot.
That's a nice old Merc, yeah.
Look at that. I've never seen that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah?
I've never seen it.
Oh, look at the chrome wheels.
Isn't that nice?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
the
I didn't know
chrome
that.
hubcap?
Though.
They did.
Yeah,
It's 64.
they're actual chrome wheels. Yeah.
64. They came
Oh, they're real chrome wheels?
Yeah, full
What?
reverse.
That's cool. Ooh,
Nice.
Whoa.
Scott, this
This
is
is
crazy.
some
beauty.
This is the whole car edition, so they all paid.
Yeah, no, these are big money ads.
This is
insane.
Rebel.
So they paid,
And they're
for
all
like
2,
4 or
3,
5
4
spreads.
pages. Yeah.
I've
Nice
never
two-door.
seen this before. Honestly, I've never seen.
That's a
this
cool
kind of
hardtop.
thing.
Although I have to
it's
say,
nice.
I like the 67 better.
Which one?
The yellow one I had.
Oh,
Oh,
There's the
I like
nice.
those though.
that's nice.
I'd like a 7 more of them because they put it on the big body. It looks a lot better on the big body. Oh, the
Cutlass and
Toro.
Tornado. Behind a cord.
Nice
Yeah,
car.
of
Cord is the.
That is my pick for 66. If I could have one more GM car, it would be a Tornado. 66, preferably. I'm not a real purist with that stuff, but they ruined that car so quickly.
Very quick.
You gotta get the early ones, right? Once they fluffed them up, they were just useless.
Dress your boy like a vaudevillian and put him in front of your
Can you
66.
Can you imagine dropping
Caprice.
your kids off at school dressed like they're ready to fucking come out and do a little soft shit?
Oh, these guys here, yeah.
Everybody look at them, of course they bought the hard top. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, you guys, we're gonna probably wrap it up there. Thank you again, everybody who said something. I certainly never expected there would be any of this kind of thing going on, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't really enjoy seeing all these fantastic things. I guess it's maybe obvious that I have a little too much time and space on my hands, so we'll hold on to this for the next generation of insane people who like this kind of thing. Oh, I just wanted to add briefly to everybody that ordered a Dean's Greasy Flips t-shirt that they are all shipped. So thank you very much again, you guys. They're all in the mail now, so we're hoping they get there as quickly as they can. And thank you for your patience, and thank you so much for supporting the show. I included that little bit about the snow because I was going to start the summer showdown this week, but of course summer is taking an extra week off, so we're going to be starting the summer showdown next week, and I think you guys are going to like it. I'm pretty excited about it, and it's going to be 3 teams this year, 3 cars, and the goal is for each team to get their car plated, not just running, but actually on the road legally. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it like I am, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a lot of work, and so I'm a little nervous, but I'm also, pretty excited for it. So Cheers. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the show, and for especially everybody that watches it every week. We really appreciate that people would take that much of their time. Please hit the like button or leave a comment. It really helps the videos get seen. I don't really have any other way of promoting them. I don't have any other social media or whatever that's called. So I leave it to you guys, and thank you again. Please subscribe if you haven't, and please double check if you have. A lot of them get unsubscribed. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. See everybody very soon. This is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.